Hello my wolf pack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Zamazenta. Now Zamazenta is a little bit different to Zacian. It has a bit more rounded out stats rather than having the super high speed and attack. I've got three sets for you today. This first set, I'll admit, is very gimmicky. I just wanted to show off the fact that Zamazenta gets a lot of good special moves. It does have base 80 special attack, so it's not as good as, that base 130 attack stat, but I thought I'd still show this off regardless. So on here we've got choice specs increasing up our special attack by 1.5 times. We've then got Dauntless Shield raising up the defense by one stage when you enter. And move-wise, we've got Moonblast, powerful fairy type attack, hits a variety of different Pokemon. Flash Cannon, it hits fairies for super effective damage. Obviously, they're a pain in the butt because you're fighting type. Focus Blast, hit a variety of different Pokemon, and then Hyper Voice again, hitting different Pokemon. Now, I would never expect you to run this in Ubers because it's probably just going to get knocked out almost straight away and do next to no damage, but I thought it's a gimmicky set for me to show off nonetheless. EV's max special attack, max speed with a timid nature. Now, moving on to the better sets, we have the Rusted Shield as our item. Now, the Rusted Shield is what makes Zamazenta into its crown form, so it does use up our item slot, but it does raise up all of our kind of stats. It raises up our defense stats quite a bit, allowing for us to be able to live certain moves. So Dauntless Shield, obviously raising up your defense naturally, so making that super high. And move-wise, we've got Psychic Fangs to get rid of things like Aurora Veils and Screens, which could be set up. Play Rough, powerful fairy type attack, hits a variety of different Pokemon, hits fighting types which are super effective against you, so things like Marshadow can be hit for super effective damage. What else can it hit? It can hit dark types, so when Veltal is eventually in, we can hit that, for example. Darkrai, when it eventually comes, you can also hit that. We've got Behemoth Bash, which Behemoth Bash is base 100 power on your steel type move, so boosted by stab, and the double is, the damage is doubled if the target is Dynamax. So let's say that you've had an opposing Pokemon Dynamax, you then use your Behemoth Bash, it's going to double to base 200 power. That's going to be 1.5 times because of stab, so that's going to go to 300 power. That's going to be a very striking move. And then Close Combat as a strong, powerful fighting type move. And boosted by stab as well. EVs, I've got max attack and max speed with a jolly nature, so more speed and less special attack. You can always go for max HP and max attack with a adamant nature if you wish to, because base 128 speed, whilst in the main game that is absolutely amazing, in Ubers that's actually quite a low speed. So having the option to have such high defenses, you can normally live a couple of hits, so having that as an option there is okay. And the final set we have, again, we have Behemoth Bash because it's just such a hugely powerful move. We've got Fire Fang to hit a variety of different Pokemon again. Play Rough, powerful fairy type attack. And then I put Wild Charge on here as well. That just gives you super effective damage on a couple of different Pokemon like flying types and water types, for example. And on this one, I did put the max HP and max attack with the Adamant Nature, some more attack, less special attack. Unfortunately, Zamazenta, I don't think actually gets many setting up moves, so I'm just going to have a quick look through on here. Yeah, it doesn't really get many setup moves, so I would say Zacian is going to be a far better option, but you do get Screens if you want to go for that, but for me, I think Zacian is going to be the better option over Zamazenta. But that's just my personal opinion. That is all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so it was a good one, and I'll see you soon.